you started talking about all of these things that are happening, the double yin, the winter solstice, these 21 days. Can you kind of like open that up for the folks and then tell them how this, wraps around this whole Advent and what's going on over these next 33 years and where, we talked about Revelations, but you said something pretty incredible to me about where we're at in Revelations, what's going to be happening over these 33 years. And the 33 years are really mercy from the Creator. Absolutely. And, basically, to honor his son. So can you
mercy and grace? Yeah, mercy and grace, no question. It's kind of, we're viewing it kind of like reincarnation. God didn't really start reincarnation, but he allowed it to survive out of grace and mercy to people not getting the fullness of his teachings in one short life of 50 to 100 years, right? So he allowed it to continue. And so what has happened here is, first of all, let's break down Advent. Advent basically means that a high soul, the anointed one, is coming, but also it refers to him as recoming, is coming again, as we say. In the book of Revelation is Jesus is giving the discourse to John, who's on the island of Patmos, who's actually being held in prison. John has just recently gone through the dark night of the soul, because here he is, he's imprisoned. He's thought about the crucifix. Remember, he was kneeling at the cross with Mary, and Mary, he lost his best friend. He lost his mentor. He's lost his leader, his son of God. He's lost everything. And all of a sudden, it's just tearing at his soul. And he feels like, maybe I will never, ever see Jesus ever again. So he's there, and he comes around, and then he starts thinking about all the beautifulness that Jesus did. And he remembered something that Jesus had told him before. In all things, you have to be thankful. And he says, here I am in this place on this lost island. Nobody knows that I'm here, but yet I know I have to be thankful of everything, because I got to go with him on his travels that took 16 years. I watched him grow from grace to grace. I know who the Messiah is. I walked with him. I broke bread with him. I drank wine with him. I ate fish with him. I wiped the sweat off his forehead. And the moment that he raised his vibration, lo and behold, in 4D, Jesus appears to him. And Jesus starts to give him the discourse. And the discourse starts about being thankful and starts talking about the second coming. Well, he talks it in such a way that John starts to make reference, well, is it going to happen like right now? And Jesus said, in its time, just like the first time, my time had not come, my second time has not come yet. And then Jesus starts to relating to him a two-step process in order for people to be able to view the Christ. He says, you must come into the birth of the Spirit. You must be born of the fire of the Father in the same way. And when you are, he said, there'll be 7 angels that will come to bless you, that will open up your 7 portals, your 7 chakras that correspond with the endocrine gland system. When you get opened up enough, then there I will be there, and you will see me face to face. And he's telling us that what steps have to happen. So, Jimmy, this is a preview. It's a prefix for what must to come. And that's why people are seeing him and other people are not. That's why the guy was taken in the field and the other guy was left. And the guy that was left didn't know what happened to the guy that was taken into the field. Right now, we have some brothers and sisters that have already started their ascension. And since the 21 days started, as you know, the last of the 21 days was yesterday. Today is officially December the 1st, the first day after the first 21 days. The Lama series, as you related to, will take a 72-hour survey this weekend on how large that portal actually opened up. And 72 hours after it, they'll see what it looks like as far as closing. How much will it close? Because that's going to determine the transformation, the ascension, and primarily through Michael, the judgment of the people. And here's the thing, this is what was told to me by the Lama. This is very important. The Holy Spirit is referred to in the Catholic Church as the giver of life, the giver of life. So if Jesus said death shall be swallowed up into life, and in the Far East they say Shiva is the destroyer of death, that's probably more precise of what we're seeing. This life force that's coming through this portal is accelerating so fast, bringing so much life into us. That's why we're all feeling this extra energy and seeing more light, because at the core of our nucleus of life itself